So the reason we did exercises like the adductor rock back is because we're now adding in this new exercise called Cossack squats. So how this exercise works, we want to get in a nice wide stance with this one. And essentially what I'm trying to do with this is I'm trying to load this hip and this glute by pushing my hips towards that direction. A cue that I like to use is I think of like a chair over here just for this cheek or butt cheek, and a chair over here just for this cheek and butt cheek, and I'm trying to sit back in it. What a lot of people do when they do this exercise is they load the front part of their foot, right? So they're loading in the foot, they're loading in the knee, and we're not really looking for that. We're trying to load the hips and the glute. So I always say, go to the side and then push your hips back. So it looks a little bit something like this. I'm trying to push myself over, and I'm trying to get this leg as straight as I can, and then I'm bringing myself back up to the top. Push my hips over, and then bringing myself back up to the top. Go to the range of motion that you have. If you don't have the range of motion to come all the way down, then don't go all the way down. If your range of motion says, well, that's the best I can do, and that's good enough for you, it's good enough for me, it's good enough for anyone. So just try to work with what you can do and the range of motion that you have available to you. But like I said, we're trying to sit back in it and then bring ourselves back over. Now, to assist with that, if this option is not available for you, you can use assisted, which I always think is a great idea. All you're going to do is just grab onto a sturdy surface, and now I'm holding on to it while still loading onto this. A lot of people think that holding on to things is cheating or making it easier. Stability equals strength. The more stable on a surface you have, the better you're going to be able to do said exercise. Don't think of it as cheating. Use the aid. If that is too difficult, then regress it back to an elevated platform where we're still essentially doing the same thing now. I'm still loading over here, glute back in this hip, and bringing myself back over. If I need to hold on, I can, and I'm bringing myself back over. How it looks on this side, same thing. I'm going to grab onto a surface, and I'm going to try to get this leg straight and then bring it back. Again, how it looks like without that, I can still grab on, hang on, hold on, whatever you got to do to be stable. Do that. And those are Cossack squats.